Before this episode of H2M starts, I want to apologize that the video length is much shorter than usual, and normally this would have been a little bit longer. However, this episode in total took about 3 hours to actually accomplish, as in work that was done off camera during the recording of the episode. So, yeah. Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of How to Minecraft on the How to Minecraft server. Today I am joined with myself and Dr. Nightcrawler, of course. Nah, kidding. Anyways, so this episode I was supposed to do some PvP with Vic, and hopefully I can throw that in here somewhere later, but I completely forgot that I actually am going to be out of the house all day on the day we planned to do that, and Vic actually unfortunately went to sleep right before we were going to hook up for that, so he's not around, and I don't think we'll be around to be able to do that, so that is scheduled for as soon as him and I can hook up, same time before. In the meantime though, I figured I gotta get this done. Like, this has been a project. This whole just little dead island right here has been sitting here with all this loose dirt and sand and everything, and I'm just like, bro, I gotta get this done. I gotta get this arena cooking because I want this to be PvP central dueling hub. You know what I mean? Like, if people are down for some PvP fights, like with Vic and I would love to get this arena finished, like before before Vic and I actually get to our fighting. Because if you think about it, we don't have a lot more work we gotta do. We gotta clear out a little bit more room with the stone, which will kind of be rather difficult considering I don't have a beacon at the moment. But right now, all we gotta do is... This place is so empty, there's bats spawning in an ocean. Bats are spawning in an ocean. Crazy unreal. So what we're going to go ahead and do is, first off, we're going to get the layers of this place done. So let me go back to home real fast and grab out my stone bricks from here. I think this will be enough stone for a little while. If not, we can go ahead and buy some from the shop because we got our balance $445,000. We are sitting beautifully in the money department. Not gonna need to worry about that for a long period of time. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the rings of this done. And guys, we're just gonna get this arena finished as soon as we freaking can because this is an eyesore, and I want to start fighting in here as soon as I freaking can. Catch you guys back in a few after I've done some work. So we're about, I want to say, maybe 45 minutes into this build, and I cannot even stress how obnoxious, like, it doesn't really translate over actual, like, cuts, how obnoxious this really is to do, but I'm having to basically work off of another Minecraft that's open right now on my old world, and for the life of me, I wish I had, like, the drive that I had back in HTM to do this arena, because I don't know how the hell I managed to put up with doing that. So this has been about 45 minutes of work, literally just doing these 2 layers of rings. As you can see, there's 4 rings here now, rather than just the old 2. Look at all of those pixels. Man, it's... can you ever see more pixels in the game? Like, look at that. No pixels. Pixels. Pixels, man. Even Adam Sandler would be jealous right now. Anyway, so yeah, I have about a lot more time to go. So, I'll see you guys back in just a little while. You see, those things, those little green things right there, they're not creepers and they are not mobs, they are time bombs. And see, when you're working on this project, right? You know, you're down under, you know, you're doing all your things or whatever, you're building over, you can't see that what's to the left of you. And what those creepers love to do is they like to take advantage of that, and then you all you hear is the little tss of doom, and then see, I didn't even know a spider was next to me until he made a noise. And then as soon as you get over there, boom. Now see, we just took care of him by looking at him. Fortunately for us, unfortunately for him, he decided to leave before the explosion would have occurred, and that would have been bad. So, crisis averted. That has only happened maybe about 5 times during this building process. And the only problem I have with it is it wouldn't be the biggest pain in the world if this wasn't like... This is a pattern game that we're playing with right now. All this is a pattern. If you notice, I have a very distinct pattern if I'm going to make this thing look perfect. You know, like perfectly symmetrical. Like if you look at this right now, look at it. Left and right, it looks gorgeous, aside from the layer that I'm on right now. This is our little, like, W weave, okay? And then it goes 1, 2, 1, 2. And then it does the 3 wrap right there. And if you notice, we're going to do the same thing over here. So you see the 1, right? So the first thing we're going to do 1, and then we're going to do 2, and then we're going to do... Oh, no, see, that's not what we want to do. We're going to break that then. Then we're going to do the 1 again, or the 2 again. Oh, no, sorry. We're going to do the 1. This is what happens when I do this while commentating. This is why I take cuts. And then we do the 2, and then right here is where we do the 3, but we don't put a dirt block here. We do a weave. We do a 3 weave. See? It stays connected like that. And you know why? It may not seem worth it for right now. He's trying to find a way up. Cheeky little bastard. We're going to go ahead and break that so he doesn't have a way up. It may not seem worth it now, but if you look all the way along there, you can see it very perfectly declines, and it just looks so good. And it's all worth the extra effort in the end. You know, this has taken me 2 hours to do so far, and I mean, hey, well, not 2 hours, maybe like an hour and a half or so, but it's all worth it in the end. With that being said, I hate every moment of this. Time bomb located. And time bomb eliminated. In the most epic of fashions. Alright, so we put together five more layers of this, which means in total we've only got about 2 more to do. If I'm correct, yeah, we got about 2 more layers to do. And let me actually see real quick here if I'm looking at this right. So we have layer 1, which is going to be here. So this is the next layer. So this right here, and then we have our second layer, and then this is the floor right here. If I'm completely correct about this, let me see. I'm looking over at my other world right now. We have layer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and layer 9, and then the floor is cut in here. So we take a look at this. If we see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, for fudge sakes, I'm trying to do mathematics. Where's my axe? There's my axe. There we go. So we got layers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we'll have layer 8 and layer 9, and then this layer right here is where the actual floor is going to be. This is my efficiency 5. So this right here is actually going to be where the floor is. It's actually kind of nice because I completely, like, I thought this arena was going to go a lot deeper than than the way it was right now. Because I wasn't anticipating, you know, I was cutting through all this. I'm like, I gotta go and get a new beacon to, you know, cut through all this stone right here since we got a lot of this room kind of worked up. And by the way, sounds are a little bit of a weird issue. I can attack some of these guys. Like, look at this for right here. Place a block, it makes noise. Actually, kind of reiterating myself. If you guys are actually, like, noticing in the video, some sounds in Minecraft are working, others aren't. And I'm not sure what that is. Okay, yeah, see right there, like I shot at him and it didn't actually like show anything or it didn't actually make any sounds. Kind of weird, not really sure what's going on. I guess when Minecraft's a little buggy. We got some ender pearls right here, and I guess we can pick those up later if we need to. So this right here is the floor layer. So what we need to do is we actually need to carve out this rest of, this little bit right here. So we've got a little bit more to do, so let's super breaker this, see how much we can get cut out of here as fast as we freaking can, even though we got a ton of mobs helping our way. Oh man, super breakers. It's what you get. It's honestly, the fact that you have such a high mining level really does help with just building in general. Oh, I thought that was super breaker wearing off. Alright. I don't know why the fudge that guy's on fire, man. What the hell? Alright, so looking at this whole overview, we have this layer we gotta get rid of. So we have about... Actually, we've got a fair amount of stone that we have to get rid of, which is a little bit of a pain, but I'd rather get rid of stone than dig around, than place any more of these layers, because this is just... It's something. Let me tell you, it is definitely something. It's 3:30 for me right now in the morning. Got a long day ahead of me, so I'm going to have to squeeze out very minimal amounts of hours. So let's get this shit done as fast as we can, shall we? So we're coming around the last stretch of the stone that I'm having to break here, and it hasn't actually taken that long of time. I think maybe about 20 minutes to do in total. Mainly just kind of like spamming this refresh, waiting for when Super Breaker is going to come back. I'm really just trying to figure out right now whether or not my pick is going to last long through this, or if I'm going to have to fix it. I think actually it's just going to get by. A little bit of server lag, I don't know what that has to do with. I think it might be the amount of blocks on the floor here, but I can definitely say it's quite a lot. And you know, it's really interesting how you can be working on something for like 3 or 4 hours. Can you actually help me out here? Do you want to help me out here? Actually, you're just going to make a dent in the floor that I don't need. Yeah, no thanks today, time bomb. It's kind of funny how you can be working for like 3 or 4 hours, you know what I mean? And The video itself could be like less than 15 minutes long. I have no idea how long this video is going to be, but let me tell you, a lot of effort going into this one. Our pickaxe actually, I think it's going to survive. It's got, right around here is when it's got 50 durability left. With Unbreaking, it's got about 150 blocks left for it to break, and I think we're just scaling along the last little neck of things. I'm gonna run the risk, not actually check the durability, and think that my pick will be fine to keep doing this. We are getting poisoned. We are getting just like everything and its mother right now. Which, I don't know what the fudge you're doing, but you are being the opposite of a witch. You are being a bitch. That is exactly what you're being right now. So I think our pick is actually gonna last us a fair amount of time, so long as we don't use it to kill anyone. I think... Oh, yep. How about do it? There's a little bit of durability left in the pick. I think we now have broken nearly every little block that we're going to need. So basically, at this point, what is there left to do on the arena? Well, first off, we need to clear out all these items. That's going to be a lot of time going around just flint and stealing this whole place. What do we got? 36 durability left on there? Beautiful. Lovely, lovely, lovely. That's a very clean $2,500 spent. Because you know when you slash fix something, sometimes it's not worth it. You know, you're going into a dungeon and you slash fix your armor when it's got like half durability left. That doesn't feel like a full $2,500 spent. That right there, that felt like a $2,500 spent. Oh, we got just a little bit more here. Thankfully, the 36 durability definitely would have gotten us past this little setback right here. But I'm pretty sure that's going to about do it for the arena work today. I'm way too fudging tired, and I need some sleep for tomorrow. I got a concert, got to pick up my car, had some work done on it, and I got to pick up some sunglasses to be able to drive in my new said car. Or my said new car? New said car? New car said new car. My new said... Yes, we're gonna go do a dungeon. We got all these stone bricks here. Let's actually go ahead and stock these back up. The arena, or the vault rather, is looking beautiful. I'm loving the way that it's, you know, it's just the sort of thing like, I knew I was gonna get it done. It was just a thing of like, when was I gonna get it done? You know, like this looks so much better than it did at the start of the episode. Everything's clean, it's flat, it's not complete yet, but oh, it just looks so lovely, and I can't wait to have it finished. Still got a bit more work. Like this right here, this looks polished and perfected. This, it's getting there. I'm very, very happy, and I cannot wait to start doing some PvP in here on the rare chance that we do get a little bit of PvP in the server with the, you know, given inactivity. Still definitely down for some duels and stuff, and maybe a little bit of some other cheeky stuff that we could possibly get going. Can you shoot through here? Yo, you can shoot through these little vents. That's cool. I better set those up like a defense or something. Anyway, let's go ahead and warp over to the wall. We got our, you cannot teleport while in combat, warping to the wall. All right, let's go ahead and try it again. There we go. And remember what I said about, you know, sometimes fixing your gear doesn't really feel like the best money spent? Yeah, well, this is one of those times where it doesn't really feel like our best money spent. So we got our gear we're going to go ahead and fix up right there. We're going to slash fix this. We're going to slash fix this, because the way I figure it, we're wasting a lot of money repairing our gear when it's at this, you know, like mid durability, but with the, you know, the heartbreak that would come if I ever lost any of these pieces of gear, that would just... You know, that right there would be everything else. Just not worth it. I don't care. I can lose all my money, but if I lose a piece of gear that I love, that's irreplaceable. I can go mining for 40 minutes and get $260,000 again, but... Oh my god, there's so many freaking mobs! When was the last time someone cleared out one of these guys? I think it's the loudest I've screamed in decades. Alright, and I've only been alive for like a little bit less than 2 decades. That must have been a really loud scream. Alright, let's go through here. Hopefully none of these guys spawn. I'm just going to skull splitter immediately when I get in here. Are you the main boss? You are not the main boss. Where is the main... Please don't tell me you're the main boss. Thank God. And we're already doing this game, aren't we? Yes, we most definitely are. We're already doing the, We're already doing this game. Alright, we're going to go ahead and skull splitter up these guys. Kill the majority of them. And see what we can do, if we can do a little bit of damage over to the Doombringer. This is the guy we gotta deal with today. Is he taking damage from my axe? He was taking damage. It looked like he was on fire with like the amount of times he was getting hit right there. Crazy stuff. Alright, let's kill through these guys. Now, some people were also saying some cool things, some things that would be cool for me to do is try and find the other, apparently there's 2 dungeons. 2 of them. Some people were saying 5. That's not true. I could say there's 2 dungeons that apparently have not been quote-unquote discovered yet. I don't know you know, like, the truth behind that. I know there is, at most, 2 dungeons that have not been discovered. I don't know if they've been, like, discovered or not. Cheers, lag. Cheers. Alright, I don't know if they've been discovered or not, how that exactly works. You can't shoot arrows in this, can you? No, you can't. You literally can't shoot arrows while you're in that dimension. I guess it's kind of a cool tracker to know when you're in and out of things. Okay, we really, like, taking a lot of damage, right? Oh, God. Alright, now he's doing this. Put me into the Void Walker dimension, please! For the love of God, stop blocking damage. I just need to be put in Void. Void Walker, please. Alright, do we have Void Walker? We do have Void Walker 1 on only, but it still seems to do the job pretty much perfectly. To the point where Void Walker 3 is almost not even necessary. Don't ever know if that's going to get fixed or not. Anyways, let's go ahead and wait just for a second. And, yeah, you know what? We got 11 hearts, but we can go ahead and just charge this guy. I think he's got that speed on, but, yeah, he's dead. Alright, hoping we can get something good out of here. We got some PvP coming up in a couple days. Maybe next episode. That would be sick. So, hopefully we can get some good loot out of here. 3, 2, and 1. You know, I could do with a better helmet. Alright, the boots will do. It's... Thought that looked good for a second. It's a lot of things. Funny how that's not labeled as legendary. I don't even know. Alright, the first helmet is not good. Alright, second helmet, don't let me down, is bad. And the third helmet, that looks so puny. That's so tiny. That is honestly just like the smallest thing in the world. We're doing another dungeon. We gotta end it off with one more dungeon. I think let's go to... let's just go to Northern Dwarven Halls and end our day off with this. We have to repair even more armor. What do we got from this? Jump to... This is the best thing we got. It's got Feather Falling 5, Projectile. Even that's just like, it's not all that good. Let's fix the helmet up. Spending so much money doing this, but it's worth it, I suppose. Fix the boots, get that speed. Here, we got the Cyborg going there. We got our leggings that have Unbreaking 3. I think we can get by with not repairing those. Running a little bit of a risk. Let's get that jump boost proc right back there. Alright, beautiful. And let's hope we can get something good out of here. Now, I don't know if I did a dungeon the episode prior to last one, so I don't know if we're overstepping our bounds right now, but I'm gonna be honest, this late in the series, I don't think anybody gives a fudge about the 1 dungeon a day rule, and I can tell you right now, I don't give a fudge about that rule. I spent 4 hours doing an arena, I damn well deserved one piece of good loot for my effort. This dungeon right here, this is our last hurrah. I'm gonna get something good out of here, because oh, we got the entity. I thought that was like some oddly like... Am I safe spawning right now? I guess I'm safe spawning right now. I guess I am. I should probably stop doing this, but I almost kind of don't want to. Let's go over here, little diamond guy. What do you got for us? You got Void Walker. That's what you got. Now, some people were saying... oh, please don't fall in there. I really don't want to have to deal with that. Some people were saying the reason why I wasn't taking damage... I didn't think about this, and cheers to you guys for actually... realizing this, cracking the Mythbusters code, the reason why I was able to take so much damage from this guy when he fell down in that little area is because that area underneath there is not classified as a dungeon, so this guy doesn't do his 10 times damage when he's underneath there. Like, let me go ahead and give an example. He is able to hit me a ton, and look at this, he's not doing any damage to me right now. I mean, like, yeah, see? 1 heart, 1 heart. He is not in dungeon territory right now. We're actually able to break this right now. We could build in this area right here, but we're not going to. Actually, just to discourage this ever happening, could we can. We can literally, you know what? Actually, we can patch this up. Look at that, we're doing good for the server. We just patched it up. We can't build there, obviously, but that's us doing good for the server. You know what? That forgives anything else. All right. Hoping for some good... I already got some good weaponry. Let's hope for some good loot. 3, 2, and 1. Or gear, rather. Okay. All right, we got another helmet. It doesn't look as juicy as last time, but this looked juicy, and it didn't turn out to be. The sword is not good. That's garbage. The boots... Ooh. Nah, they're good. They are good. That would have been great for the. I think that would have been pretty good for the base jumping competition. Let's do the helmet next. Oh, the helmet it cries for mercy, and the axe. it's got so much stuff on it, but it's not good. Ah, man. Dungeon loot, seriously, like, I don't know. I love the Hellfire update, and I love how you can get so much good stuff from here, but the likelihood for just crap gear, it's just not worth it, you know what I mean? Spending all that money, I mean, we got some stuff, we can salvage this and get some money back, but look at all those helmets and stuff, and just, this was the best thing we got. Prot 4, Feather Falling 5, Dodge 4, that's good boots for if Evasive was to ever come back around. Anyways, let's go ahead and stash all that stuff back in our home. Trying to remember where I left all this stuff at. All those helmets, stash away the boots. We got our Dodge. That's good. I'll leave that with the good boots. And we got our Feather Falling 5. It's kind of like the same boot right there, but I don't even know, man. And then we got our sword right here that I'm holding. Feels weird to hold a sword. And we got our Destruction 2, Bane of Arthropods 6, and Breaking. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Anyways, I'd like to say thank you all for watching this episode of How to Minecraft. Again, it was a different one. I expected PvP, but I forgot I was going to be out all day, literally unable to record. It's 4 a.m. and I'm trying to get this done because I'm not going to be at my computer at all tomorrow. The arena is looking so much better. It looks a lot more like a frying pan now. I love it. Got to get those Ferni out of there for sure. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Take care, and we'll catch you back next time for hopefully a little bit more action coming up soon. Ciao!